Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, Old World Blues. So, I went in between recordings, did a bunch of stuff, killed a couple more Khazars to get that up, got my ammo back up to speed with all the recycled and all that junk, and I got a bunch of skill books. Or, it's not skill books, but books I can use to make skill books. So I should have exactly enough in here to make the books I need. Now, in case you ever play this DLC and want to do what I just did with the books, you only need to go to 3 places to get enough books. But you have to collect every book in the place, and you can get them in Higgs Village, the X8, with the place where you do the school test, where you run through the school. There's a lot of books there, and you can get enough to round it out if you go to Elijah's little tower at the Yangtze camp. There's more than enough in those 3 places. Of those.
Greetings, citizen. Ready to receive seditious materials.
I have some seditious
Fantastic, citizen. Just input your quantity of seditious material on my interface, and in no time at all, I'll have you a beautiful, clean book. Won't that keep you happy and docile, citizen?
Process books. I hope that pre-war books count. Let's see.
If you haven't found any communists in your backyard, you're not looking hard enough.
So, blank books. Exactly, 325. Now, here's another thing. Why do I have coffee mugs? Well, you see, I can tell. Oh, little muggy, you're right in the spot I need. I'm over here, mugs.
Oh, please tell me you brought me some coffee cups.
Can you face me? Here.
Oh, sweet fulfillment! I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
So you can give him coffee mugs. And that gives you 26 Wonder Glue, which is... Oh, and syringe. How do you make syringes from coffee mugs?
Might I be of service?
I don't need those syringes. Those are actually worth a lot. Wow. Yeah. So you need the Wonder Glue because that's the other component for the skill book recipes. I believe you make them right. Yep. There you go. So doing this gets rid of the books. The blank gets rid of 25 blank books, the recipe for that book, and 2 Wonder Glue. I should have them all, I think. Alright, so as far as skills go, I don't need the science book. I'll just put that away. As a souvenir. Oh, there was a book right in here I didn't notice. It's right there on the shelf. And a Wonder Glue. Alright. So that's... I should have 13 books total. So that was one of them. So I'll go through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I miscounted somewhere, apparently. Either way. Nice. Why does it say plus? They should be at 100. There's a book still in my inventory I haven't read. What the hell did I miss? What's going on here? Oh no, it's because I refilled on my the weapon repair kit. That's why it's free. All right. Let's go chat with the think tank. Wait, I've done all the other quest stuff, right? Oh, I need to get the last sample. Okay. Alright, Kleiny.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
I recovered all the information.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
These technologies have the information you need?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You never did say how they help.
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Do you even know what these technologies do?
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit, I'll figure it out.
Ooh, lots of options. I'm gonna go with... maybe the frequency in the sonic emitters, like sonic key of sorts, like an electronic weapon?
Its range is limited, and it would need a booster of some sort, a carrier, but... let me check something. Of course! I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Ooh, Science 85, Medicine 85, Science. Don't these items seem more biologically focused than that, though?
Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
That's your cue. Okay. So wait. Yeah, I can just fast travel there. Oh, hello. That road scorpion was tough. Let's see. So that. 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 No. I need to go to Forbidden Zone, yeah. Oh, flew up there for a second. Hello.
Prepare about to be attacked by Dr. Morbius!
Okay. Forbidden Zone. Robo Warfare Facility. Oh boy.
Put on your goggles and take your ride. X-42, attack! In the name of Morbius is alive!
Doesn't he have like a super powerful like atomic death ray?
In the name of all that is Morbius! Ah, there's our...
Whee! Wow. He blew up real good. Did he give me enough experience? Wow, okay. Okay, what am I... See, it says 100, so why was it saying plus on my, Unless something's bringing it down and then back up? No, I don't know. Yeah. What does this say? X-42 test log. The Saturnite armor plating on the giant Robo Scorpion has exceeded expectations, mostly. While it's virtually impervious to small arms fire, the sonic emitter that Parsons brought in managed to fry several of the prototype subsystems. We'll have to look into improved EMP shielding for the next prototype. On a more positive note, the prototype's new atomic laser is performing admirably. Some residual radiation is left behind after the weapon discharges. It may be necessary to requisition more radiation suits and meds as precaution. Target drone effectiveness log. The constant improvements to the giant Robo Scorpion has rendered the Protectron models we've been using as hostile communist forces largely ineffective. At this stage, they're little more than distractions. So that means the Robo Scorpions, at least the giant one, was designed a long time ago. Whoops, I didn't want that radiation suit. You can have that back. Oh, I was saying, why can't I equip the sonic emitter? Oh, wow. He had a lair. Cells, overcharge. Oh, and one of those things. Okay. What's this? Backup generator log. The new atomic laser is putting an incredible strain on the giant Robo Scorpion's generator. Damn thing shut down right in the middle of weapons testing last week. I pushed for reducing the laser's output by 25%. Instead, they slapped a backup generator onto the Scorpion. Dangerous if you ask me. The systems weren't designed to handle the power from two systems at once. And if some rookie tech fires up the backup generator too early, well... More up here. What do we have? Bubble caps. Garbage. Less garbage. Sarsaparilla. Money, okay. What's down here, though? I guess these are the Protectrons. From what I remember, there's a number of ways you can actually go about fighting the Scorpion. Obviously, directly is the well, not the easiest, but it's the most direct. What is this? You could probably grab that and manually turn off the Robo-Scorpion. I think you can use the Protectrons as a distraction. Probably. Give me the stupid thing, thank you. What do we have in here? Proton throwing axes. Very good. Money. Stuff. 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 How much in this one? Are they all separate? They are. Okay. Is there's going to be 3 for 3? No, it's funny. I'm telling you, this DLC, energy weapons are a dream. Hello. Probably could have reprogrammed that thing. Can I break it? Do I get experience if it blows up? Hey, I do. I'll take it. Damn it! I don't want those pulse grenades. Take those back. I probably should have used the Gatling laser, huh? Let's see. Feeding. So is it repellent? Nope. It was incessant. Come on. Immediate? Nope, not even close. Resembles? Even further. Downright. Damn it, stupid. There, quick, target the thing that doesn't exist anymore. Stealth boy, cool. Can I not get into that building from this one? Okay. Like separate stations everywhere. I'm not above easy experience. Hey, that's the last audio sample. So the Robo-Scorpion, if you calibrate the sonic emitter to that, it will, for lack of a better terms, when you get a critical hit, it makes things explode. But they have to die on the critical hit. It's not enough just to get a critical hit. Oh, hey, a lair. Wait a second. Wait a darn second. What was the point of that override thing if I can't override anything? Is there a terminal I missed somewhere? Let's see. Maybe you need the password and then you can do it here? No. Gun away, I don't need that. Oh, not here. No, it's not here either. So where? Is there a terminal over there I'm not seeing? Doesn't look like it. There has to be a terminal I missed. No, not here. Is there a thing? I guess there is a computer somewhere that I've missed. This? No, that's the turret system. Oh wait, I didn't go in there. Why am I using... Why is it on bulk? Same with this thing. Well, this should be using optimized. Okay. Nicola. Here we go. Per instructions from the higher-ups, after that one time the giant robo-scorpion's attack routine malfunctioned, we've installed an emergency shutdown procedure. Let's hope we never have to use it. The prototype systems will all be fried and won't be up and running again for weeks. The military is expecting delivery of a battle-ready model within 6 months, and the project has already had enough delays. So see, another thing, you could have snuck up here and just turned it off. Still though, how... I didn't find the thing to turn on the... Protectrons. Is it like in the corner here? Oh, you know what? I think it's that the options are only there if you haven't actually broken the Robo-Scorpion. Oh well. So this goes to the dome. This is where Mobius is, I think. Alright. Ooh, see? There's parallels.
The neutron's attached to the meson. Meson's connected to the proton. Hmm? Yo! Hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-orific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Surrender, Mobius. I don't want to fight you. No, you aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Why'd you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of raisins. You're
Raisins.
something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh, well.
But I want to leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
I need my brain back. I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Can you tell me about your roboscorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
I was very curious about some things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
You don't seem So, did he rediscover how to make roboscorpions after he saw rad scorpions? You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe eat like a big spherical lung. As for the psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Wait, sounds like you built the Robo-Scorpions, issued threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Everything you've told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
You reprogram their names as part of recursion loop? What, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
Why'd you trap them?
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan Bs in case the A's fail.
Klein, Mobius, O's a circle, 8's an infinity symbol. How come you don't mention Dala? It's a mandala. And you don't mention Boros as an Ouroboros. They're all loops, I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
Minor details, but a snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros. Ouroboros, not Ouroboros.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
If you lobotomize a think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, Then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
Well, there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
The bullet that went in my brain, Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up. A cranial injury from the attack outside Youth Springs. If you don't get... Oh, I can't pass that one. So, medicine 65. Cranial injury.
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
So if I don't get my brain back in my head, I can't leave ever?
Oh no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all. If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you. Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course, your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere.
Klein said they had the idea to get the 3 technologies stuff to your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast
Why
is
herbal tea?
designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
What is the purpose of the technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Is there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you've started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
The think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Curious about some things.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Okay, time for me to go. Goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Okay, so I'll explore this, and then definitely can finish this.
They said I was mad.
Anyways, I'll explore this little area, talk to the brain, and finish up the DLC in the next episode. That should definitely be the final episode of the DLC. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.